talk about how you truly spot pride. Let me first show you an incredible story about the symbol of pride that we use today throughout modern society. Okay, you see up here the original flag. There's 8 colors. Well, when the person who designed the original flag with the 8 colors went to go get the flag produced, it was too expensive to get the hot pink color, and then it was an odd number and they didn't want to have an odd number, so they removed the turquoise color as well, resulting in a 6-color flag. Pure light, when refracted, produces 7 colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Now, you'll notice in the pride flag, the indigo color is missing. What does that indigo color represent? Back in the biblical days, there was a purple dye that was made by smashing a certain type of snail and its excretion, and they would make that to cover the trim of a garment. And this is where the command of tzitzits comes into play. The tzitzits were to have a single thread of blue, and that was so important to have that single thread of blue. It was a mark of kingship and royalty. This purple dye has actually recently been rediscovered, which is amazing as well. All things are being restored. This blue color was used to dye the fringe of their garments. And so now look here at Matthew 9:20. And a woman who'd been suffering hemorrhage for 12 years came behind him and touched the fringe of his cloak. She was touching the fringes of his tassels. They're also called fringes. So in faith, she was reaching out towards Yeshua's tassels and grasping them, knowing that just one touch of the hem of his garment could heal her. How does this connect to pride? What happens when we remove, disrespect, or misunderstand what those tassels mean? There's a story about that. Let's look at the sons of Korah. Directly before the rebellion of Korah, we see Moses telling the people to make tassels and put them on the corners of their garments and to wear them throughout the generations, and to put the blue in the tassel. In the next chapter, we see that the men, the well-known men, and Korah, 250 chiefs of the congregation actually, are rising themselves up against Moses and Aaron, up against the priests that Yah had chosen to deliver the message to them. And they say, "For you have gone too far. All of the congregation is holy, every last one of them, and the Lord is among them. Why do you exalt yourselves above the assembly of the Lord?" Well, they didn't exalt themselves. God put them there. I'll give you the cliff notes. So eventually what happens is they get swallowed up by a giant hole that splits into the ground. Not a good look. Okay, let's go back to this modern symbol of pride. And remember that pride isn't just about the things that we usually associate this symbol with. It is about a heart position. It's about usurping the image and authority of Yah.